Dear students, welcome to lesson number 24, Concept and Designing of Events. Objectives: 1. Know about event concept. 2. Enumerate the steps that decide event concept. 3. Describe event designing. 4. Learn about elements of event designing. And 5. Understand the aspects that help conceive and organize events. An event concept is the event details and elements that make up the practical aspects of the event itself. A well-defined event concept can simplify the planning process by providing a clear direction for all the decisions. It helps to align the 5 W's, that is, who, what, when, where and why of any event for simpler planning. A compelling event concept helps attendees build a deeper connection with the event, improving attendee engagement and making them more likely to attend again. Having a clear event concept will help marketing efforts as it helps develop event branding and marketing ultimately. An event concept is the overarching theme or idea that gives an event its unique identity. It is what sets the event apart from the competition. It can be used as a blueprint for planning decisions from venue selection to marketing strategies. The event designing is all about sensory elements such as space, lines, forms, lighting, color, texture, music and patterns to create an immersive experience for the attendees. Event design is an appealing combination of strategic planning, creativity and artful execution. All these fuses together to craft memorable experiences. It can be a corporate conference or a wedding celebration. Every event starts as a spark of inspiration. Every individual wants an exceptional event for their occasion. That is why thorough research and understanding of the creative process is essential to design an event. From a basic idea and some brainstorming, a great journey unfolds. It weaves through different intricate stages that breathe life into an event. To create a cohesive concept, event design facilitates event goals and appeals to the target audience. To create personalized and exciting event design, incorporating relevant trends or asking the attendees what they would most like to see is necessary. Much like stepping onto a movie set, well-crafted event design should be an engaging experience for the attendees. In this lesson, let us discuss about concept with reference to events, the steps to be taken in deciding the concept of events, about designing of the events and the importance thereof, together with certain other important things that relate to the concept and designing of events. Concept refers to an abstract idea or a mental representation of a particular phenomenon, object or thought. It is a way of categorizing, understanding and simplifying complex information by identifying patterns, relationships and essential characteristics. A concept can be thought of as 1. An idea or notion. 2. An abstract. 3. A mental construct. 4. A category of classification. 5. A framework for understanding. 6. A way of thinking about something. 7. An abstraction of reality. 8. A simplification of complex information. In various fields, concepts can take different forms such as scientific concepts, philosophical concepts, social concepts, marketing concepts, artistic concepts, etc. Here it is concept of events. Concepts help organize thoughts and communicate complex ideas in a more accessible way. Now, steps to decide the concept. Every concept involves several steps to create a successful and memorable event. Here are the key steps to decide on event concept. 1. Attendee journey map. Stepping into the shoes of audience and considering the event concept through the eyes of attendees is empathy. While creating an attendee journey map, one should be able to figure out why participants would feel motivated to attend, how they would be most likely to discover it, and how to use event concept to drive attendance. Sometimes all a potential attendee needs to click that registration button is a fresh event concept. 2. Focal point. In the world of event planning, the goal is to create memorable experiences. One important part in achieving this is by focusing attention on a focal point. Focal points are essential to any successful business event, be it a gala, a conference, or corporate party. This main attraction will form the center of all the other event concept ideas, tricks, and strategies. Once this is in place, more than half of the hard work is done, and what remains is to pull off an awesome event concept. 3. Partners and sponsors. Communicate well with partners and sponsors by seeing the event from their perspective and understanding what information is most relevant to them. For example, a conference sponsor is going to be more concerned with their banners and signage than what caterer to choose. So, better communicate the most important and relevant information to each individual party. Focus on 3 to 5 event areas that greatly impact the stakeholders' goals. Then ask the stakeholder which areas most interest him or her. They will get the information they need, and to make sure that each decision is being made by only the most relevant parties. The best way to negotiate with all 3 decision making parties, that is clients, designers, and stakeholders, is to come up with an event concept. 4. Event venue. The event venue determines most of what event will look and feel like, making it very easy to narrow down theme choices. There is even been growing demand for non-traditional event venues in recent years. For example, if the event theme is catering to individuals belonging to a profession who need help building team rapport, consider choosing an escape room or an indoor volleyball court as the venue, something that helps them build relationships outside the office. 5. Right atmosphere. Setting the mood is at the heart of event design. The event's visuals should create the right atmosphere, whether that's playful, tranquil, or romantic. Ambience is an intangible element of design, but is often the secret of creating a memorable event for the guests. Creating the right atmosphere at events is an important aspect of event planning and coordination. The ambience or atmosphere of the venue can accentuate qualities of the brand, get guests pumped and excited about the presentations, and can ensure employees and attendants have a great time. 6. Colors. The color palette chosen can effectively set the mood while also reflecting the purpose and personality of the event. For instance, bright poppy colors like orange and neon connote energy and excitement, while greens and neutrals may be a good option for encouraging serenity and reflection. Alongside color psychology's role in event branding, one might also want to consider effective color combinations to ensure readability and accessibility for wayfinding. Make sure to use color consistently across the event's touchpoints such as logos, signage and promotional materials to reinforce the overall brand aesthetic. 7. Lighting. Lighting is a crucial element in event design, shaping the mood, tone and focal point of the event space. Choosing musical lights, spotlights or strobe lighting, for instance, can strike a dramatic note, while colored lighting can help stay on theme with color palette. For a cozier atmosphere, one might want to opt for warmer or lower level lighting such as fairy lights, lamps or candles. Whether musical lights or candles, setting the light levels in the venue can play a key role in creating the right mood. 8. Patterns and fonts. In event design, patterns and visual rhythm, movement and interest helping to create a sense of unity, coherence and consistency in the space. Pattern fonts have a repeating graphic or visual element over the letters. Types of patterns are geometric, paisley, floral, twill, striped and plaid. Fonts can be used in a similar way, helping to communicate the brand image and event theme and adding to the mood. For example, a bright cursive font is a great nod to a fun mood, while a sans serif font is a muted palette may be better suited for more formal events. 9. Functional and aesthetic space. The key to an incredible event is an amazing venue. To design an engaging space, it is important to strike the right balance between the aesthetics and functionality. Make sure that the event layout is strategically designed to enhance the attendee experience. For instance, optimally positioned stages, speakers and screens so that audience members have a clear sightliness and acoustics. May choose to use furniture or decorative dividers to control crowd flow and guide movement through the venue. 10. Comfort. Also to consider comfort, paying close attention to furnishings, seating and tables. Check whether there is plenty of space for guests to sit comfortably, place their drinks or gather in small groups. Again, make sure to consider the mood of the event to create a large dynamic space for all guests to mingle or to create a space full of cozy nooks and breakout spaces for a more intimate atmosphere. Designing is the process of creating, planning and shaping a concept, product, system or experience to achieve a specific purpose, solve a problem or improve a situation. It involves 1. Creativity. It means generating ideas and exploring possibilities. 2. Problem solving. Identifying needs and finding solutions. 3. Planning. Defining goals, objectives and strategies. 4. Visualization. Sketching, prototyping and modeling ideas. 5. Innovation. Introducing new or improved features, materials or techniques. 6. Aesthetics. Balancing form, function and usability. 7. Iteration. Refining and improving designs through feedback and testing. Designing can apply to various fields and effective designing involves empathy, creativity, technical skills, critical thinking and collaboration. By applying these aspects, designing aims to create solutions that are functional, sustainable, accessible and aesthetically pleasing. Event design is a lot like set design, pulling together various visual components from lighting to furniture to create an immersive and exciting experience for attendees. Design should also reflect and facilitate event's purpose, concept and goals to create a cohesive aesthetic. Therefore, it is vital that every design decision is made with big picture event objectives in mind. Think of event design as world building. It means what attendees want to feel when they are at the venue, what atmosphere to be created, what story needs to be told about the brand and how can they appeal to sensory elements. Elements of event designing, they are one space, venue and spatial layout both functional and aesthetic. 2. Lines, balancing horizontal, vertical and dynamic lines with decorative elements. 3. Forms, furniture, furnishings and structures to add characters. 4. Light, lighting types versus natural light sources. 5. Color, color schemes on decorations, lighting and printed materials like signage and menus. 6. Texture, natural and synthetic textures to cater to a sense of touch such as velvet curtains or exposed brick walls. 7. Pattern, stripes, geometric patterns, animal prints, florals or motifs. Now, steps to decide event designing. Event designing involves several steps to create a successful and memorable event. Here are the key steps to decide on event designing. 1. Defining the event purpose and objectives. It means identifying the occasion, goals and target audience. 2. Setting a budget. It is to determine the allocated funds for the event. 3. Choosing a theme or concept. It requires selection of a theme that aligns with the event purpose and audience. 4. Selecting a venue, that is fixing a suitable venue that fits the theme, budget and audience size. 5. Determining the event format is to decide on the event type, example conference, party, wedding, etc. 6. Planning the event layout and decor. It shall visualize the event space and design the layout, decor and ambience. 7. Selecting event elements. It requires choosing catering, entertainment, audiovisual equipment and other necessary elements. 8. Creation of a timeline and schedule. It means planning the event flow including setup, registration and program schedule. 9. Coordinating logistics like arranging for transportation, accommodation and other necessary services. 10. Planning for event marketing and promotion that decides on promotional strategies, invitations and advertising. 11. Confirming event details to finalize all aspects including vendors, suppliers and event staff. 12. Preparing for event execution will culminate coordinating with vendors, conducting a dry run and having a contingency plan. Following these steps will help a lot in deciding on event designing elements and to create a successful and memorable event. Here are some highly effective event concept ideas that will entertain, surprise and delight attendees. Even goal is to bring a network of like-minded customers together to form a community of lifelong fans. To do this, it is better to create a meet and greet athlon where everyone at the conference has to introduce themselves to everyone else. 1. Know your audience. The best way to identify your target audience for an event is to analyze any data you may have about attendance from previous events. Surveys, ticket sales, rates, and even social media shares can help you uncover clues about their likes and dislikes. Look for patterns and make a list of elements you may want to remix into this new event concept. In case the attendee data from the past event is not available, then analyze competition's key demographics, looking for ideas at other similar industry events, and sending out a survey to social media or newsletter followers can help. Data is your best friend. Look at numbers and patterns across every available resource. However, design and concept can be decided as people-led planning, as this approach will include attendees' choice and imagination. 2. Blank slate periods. Blank slate periods are entire event agenda blocks that are left intentionally empty. Attendees can sign up to attend these blocks, and when they arrive at the destination designed venue, they will then work together in groups to come up with ideas for how they would like to spend their time. Similar to free period for adults, they get to engage with one another directly. They spend their time however they want, expand their networks in ways most events would not allow them, but during the blank slate period, groups of attendees can opt to rehearse what they have learned so far or give each other advice on what their biggest pain points in this area. Or they can participate in fun team building exercises that build on concepts presented in lectures from earlier event in the afternoon. 3. By invitation only. If you want to make every event attendee feel like a VIP, then use this trending event concept for your next get-together. The idea is simple. Only those who have received the golden ticket may attend. It is a great way to make those chosen few feel special, maximize attendance rates, and strengthen relationships with your most significant brand partners or clients. 4. Mix business with pleasure. There is a lot of buzz around non-traditional corporate functions these days, which would explain why multinational companies are using this event concept as an excuse to host well-attended mindfulness retreats and live concerts. This event trend is all about leaving work behind and engaging attendees in activities they already love doing in their free time. Some professionals don't have the time or ability to take vacations, enjoy leisure activities, or participate in hobbies outside of normal daily life, which is why this event concept would be especially appealing. They get to have a lot of fun while they are still technically at a work function. Leisure-centric events promote greater holistic health, can lead to improved creativity, and present more opportunities for attendees to form lasting connections. They are easier to market who wouldn't want to go on a kayaking trip or visit a theme park. 5. Building event concept around main attraction. Your event concept should be built around your audience and your main attraction. For example, Patanjali audience are people dedicated to living a healthy lifestyle. Their main attractions are their yoga and social distance, and their event concepts center around sober, healthy activities to unite people. Patanjali enhances those attractions by providing healthy refreshments to to help attendees power through the exercise and keep their energy levels up. Such audience are simple group of people who wears active wear to give them the freedom to move and celebrate together. That keeps things focused on the social and health related event theme while helping people have even more fun. Answers to these questions can get clarity on what your concept could be decided. 1. What would enhance the main attraction at your event? 2. Is there any era or style that you could reference? 3. What kind of food or drink would fit your event theme? 4. How can you involve sponsors in your work? 5. Event concept can be built further with mini or macro experiences within an event. This could be anything from an art installation at a convention center to a cooking demonstration at a yoga festival. These things become smart plays to bring in sponsors who can help create unique experiences or provide additional services to the event at no extra cost. 6. Event designer, event stylist. If an event designer chooses to do a baby shower theme, it is the event stylist's job to figure out what activities will take place in that design, what decor elements they will need, and basically everything else would need to know to actually host the event. Event designers spend more time dreaming up the general event themes, while event stylists focus on the event concept, that is bringing the theme to life. This is the foundation from which all event theme decisions are built. The event theme should have that clear of vision as well, something that fits the brand, the event goals and the audience's tastes all at the same time. For any event to survive, first and foremost is to know the audience. 7. Taking event concept to the next level. There is a lot to manage and build a strong event concept, provided the 5 W's are observed to create a solid concept. Crafting an event concept that connects with the audience leads to more engaged attendees who will in turn be more eager to broadcast their excitement. Then it is possible to develop a truly engaging event experience. How to transform an event into an experience? It is undoubtedly a compelling event design. From soft furnishings to warm lightings and bold color schemes to intriguing room layouts, event design involves a number of different aesthetic elements. Having seen the event concept, event designing, event ideas, let us have a look at what an event theme is. An event theme is the big idea behind the entire shindig. It often involves the overall tone, structure and goals of the event. It is a central idea or concept that guides the planning and execution of an event. It sets the tone and atmosphere, influencing every aspect. A well-chosen theme helps create a cohesive and immersive experience for the attendees, making the event more engaging and memorable. Themes can be based on various inspirations such as seasons, holidays, cultures, decades, or fictional worlds. By selecting a theme, event planners can craft a unique and impactful experience that leaves a long-lasting impression on guests. It is a crucial element in event planning and designing. PR plays a vital role in event concept and event designing in 1. Identifying the target audience and their needs. 2. Crafting key messages and event themes. 3. Developing event concepts that align with the client goals. 4. designing events that create memorable experiences. 5. Building relationships with stakeholders, sponsors, and partners. 6. Managing event reputation and crisis communication. 7. Creating buzz and generating publicity through media outreach. 8. Facilitating communication between event teams, vendors, and attendees. 9. Ensuring consistency in event branding and messaging. 10. Evaluating event success through media coverage and attendee feedback. By integrating PR into event concept and design, events become more effective, engaging, and memorable, ultimately achieving their intended purpose and building strong relationships with attendees and stakeholders. For an event concept to truly resonate and attract attendees, it is necessary to continue the theme across all areas of marketing, from social media illustrations to language in email letters. Develop a message around event that ties back to the concept. This narrative should be present in all the marketing materials, creating a cohesive and engaging message that speaks directly to the event audience's interests and desires. Design plays a key role in making the event distinct. Novelty and excitement are the hallmarks of memorable experiences, so make sure to focus on design that stands out and elicits an emotional response from attendees. Event planning, on the other hand, is about the strategic organization and management of logistics, such as setting the dates, selecting venues, establishing vendor relationships, creating a budget, and organizing the speakers. Put simply, event planning is about strategy, while event design is all about creativity. The theme should be communicated across all design touchpoints of an event, including signage, menus, staff uniform, decor, and lighting, as well as the choice of the venue. This consistency is key to creating a unique experience for guests, immersing them in the world of the event. Just as consistency is key of branding, cohesion is vital to event design. It ensures that the event will make a lasting impression on the attendees and reinforces its purposes. While decorations like lighting, venue, font, atmosphere may form part of delivering this experience, it is only one part of it. There is increased demand from all stakeholders associated with events. Event also shall consider the environmental and social impact, as attendees are increasingly aware of these impacts. Therefore, the event design needs to consider different facets of potential effects that surround each event. Thank you.